Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 21st to the 30th, 2019. That's 2019 reading for you today. Now, I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know that you're appreciating the content that I'm putting up. And I like to start each reading with an attitude of gratitude. So I want to thank you so very much, whether you are new or old to this channel, for all your support. You're absolutely amazing, and I adore reading for you. So thank you so much for stopping by and tuning in. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information is going to be pinned to the top of the comment box below, meaning it is going to be the very first comment in the comment box below. So let's see now. Oh, and it also has the links to the cards that I use. So let's see now, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what June 21st to the 30th, 2019 has in store for you. Scorpio, June 21st to the 30th, 2019, Scorpio. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. June 21st to the 30th, goodness, 2019, Scorpio. Okay, that's where the cards fell, so that's where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, okay, we have the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is not my favorite card to see. For me, it represents someone who you trust, who has betrayed you. Now, this could be in the present, this could be in the past, but this is a scar, okay? And it's a scar on your heart, okay? Because it's right here in the center. It's at the heart of the reading. So it is something that has really wounded you, okay? And this is you healing, okay? Let me just connect with Spirit just for a moment. Let me listen. I'm already connected with Spirit, but let me listen for just a moment, okay? Because this is a pain that you have been through. This is something that makes it hard when you are in a situation similar to the one where you were hurt in, where that comes up. It's kind of like it triggers something. Something is going to be triggered during these 10 days, okay? And it doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be something very, very small. But know here that something from your past, it can also be somebody from your present who acts in a way that you were hurt before with, is going to come up, okay? Yeah, and you're going to need to step back. Your crown right here is the Four of Cups. And I like this. It's the Three of Cups, and then it goes into the Four of Cups, where you kind of need to step back. And everything calms down, and you start to see blessings, okay, instead of hurts. And there's going to be a blessing that comes to you that is a surprise, okay? It comes to you after you have calmed, after you have centered, after you have calmed your emotions and kind of had a quiet time by yourself. This can even be 5 minutes that you take every day just to sit in quiet and connect with your soul and yourself to really address something that has hurt you, that has scarred you. Oh, I love it. You have the High Priestess. And the reason why this is coming up is because you have the High Priestess right here. And this is the veil being lifted from your eyes. This is you knowing what it is that you desire, okay? This is you really connecting with Spirit in a way that is really, really, really beautiful. Now, with the High Priestess, this is you also getting what it is that you want, but not in the way that you had expected, okay? So know here that there is going to be a way that you're looking at things, and there's some sort of pull towards the past that's going to be here for these 10 days, okay? But there is something that comes about because of it that you thought, okay, it has to happen this way. Keep your mind open because it's going to happen for you. I'm definitely seeing that it is, but it's going to happen in a way that you didn't expect, in not a way that brings you the blessings, in a way that is going to be more fulfilling and more prosperous to you. When I say the veil is lifted from your eyes, why the High Priestess can come in readings multiple times is because I believe very much that we are in like a cocoon, okay? Or our vision is shrouded by what society wants us to see, what society wants us to think, okay, and believe. So here, it's kind of like that knife cutting in, being able to cut away the layers of that cocoon, okay? Some of you are definitely going to have an awakening where almost all that cocoon or all that cocoon is cut away, and that can be very overwhelming, okay? And that can bring up hurts and pains because you're going to find yourself being highly sensitive at that time, okay? Highly sensitive during these 10 days. Some of you, you're just going to feel everything so tremendously that it can be overwhelming, okay? For those of you that this is going to happen to, you'll know it, you'll feel it, you'll understand it, okay? You will know that this is happening to you, okay? You need to really guard yourself because it's going to make you vulnerable, and it's going to make people who are looking at you see that something is happening and kind of want to take advantage of it, okay? Just because you're going to be so different and your heart is going to be much more open than other people's hearts are. You're going to be much more caring, okay? Much more nurturing. You're going to be finding the truth and the balance, and you're actually going to be kind of pulling away from people. Even though you're going to have this nurture and this caring coming forth, you're going to be pulling back from people just a bit as you are awakening, because it's all going to be a bit too much. Okay, know that for yourself, Scorpio. And I'm actually seeing that for a lot of you. It's going to be in different degrees, okay? Different degrees of magnitude. You're going to be moving forward, but know that about these 10 days, that it's going to be an intensely spiritual time and a time of awakening, okay? Oh, I love it. Then we have the Justice card coming in. This is the Libra time frame, September 23rd to October 22nd, right before your Scorpio time frame, Scorpio. So here you have the Libra. Now, for some of you, you have been hurt by this Libra. But for others of you, you are getting justice. Okay, you're cutting through your doubts and your fears. You're really claiming your power. You're not letting the hurts from the past dictate this present the way that it once was. Now, here, this is really about a healing. Okay, and here with the Ten of Swords, this is saying that you feel trapped and overwhelmed, that you think, okay, I can't move forward. This is the darkness before the dawn. This is the overkill. This is just like, oh my gosh, it's too much. And it's being way too much in your own head. That's because you have such powerful cards right here. You're being moved forward by the divine feminine. You're calling to your inner self, your sacred self, okay? And then here, you have the Nine of Swords, and then you have the Ten of Swords. Your mind is so powerful right now. Okay, your mind is always powerful, Scorpio. That's part of who you are. Let me just move that camera just a bit. There we go. Okay, but here you're going through a lot of doubts and fears with the Nine of Swords. A lot of ways where you're doubting, can I move forward correctly? Am I going to achieve what I need to achieve? How can I move past this hurt? And how can I, be feeling everything so tremendously and not let it affect me? All right, here, people are going to see that. People see that there's a change that's happening about you, okay? A way that you're moving forward. They're actually seeing justice come to you more readily than ever before. So here, people aren't seeing that you're worried. They aren't seeing you in ruffled bedclothes. They're almost seeing you as the Six of Wands, somebody who's moving forward in success and in prosperity and just kind of seems to have everything going for them. So know here, there's going to be that imbalance that's really happening during these 10 days where you are feeling as if you can't handle anymore, and other people are going to be like, oh, Scorpio, could you do this for me? Oh, Scorpio, could you help me out? They're just not going to understand that you need, either quiet time or you need time, quiet time to yourself, or that you need their help. Now, we have the Five of Swords. So this is again talking about mental, talking about the mind. And this is again having something from the past. Okay, this can be a karmic debt. Okay, so that could be really surprising for some of you, where you have something karmic come up and you react to it so strongly and you hadn't anticipated that. Okay, because this is a karmic awakening for some of you. Okay, with the Five of Swords, I see it's either something from your past in this life or in a past life, but it has to do with the way that you are moving forward, the way that you are having this awakening that's guiding you. So it can be for some of you, there is this trigger that happens from this betrayal, but it's not from this life. So know that you are going to have a very strong reaction to something, a very strong reaction to a person or some event that's happening, and you might not be able to explain it. It's because it's karmic, okay? Oh, I love your clarifying card so far. Oh my gosh. This is the complete opposite to pretty much this reading. This part right here, gorgeous. This part right here, it's all about self-work, okay? And self-worth. So here, it's just beautiful. This is new beginnings. This is new beginnings, but this is, moving forward in a relationship to where it is that you truly want to be. Joy, happiness, success, prosperity. This can be, a marriage. This can be going to a wedding. And I'm not saying that anybody's getting married if you aren't in a relationship, but what I'm saying here is that this is success and this is joy. And then this can be also new job opportunities, moving house. This is new beginnings. Okay, this is new beginnings, this is passion, this is creativity. I don't have you taking it yet, but it's here. And that's why you're going through all of this, okay? That's why you have this person who sees your potential because they see this right here, okay? And they want you to fall. They want you to fail. And I know that's really harsh to say, but, people are jerks a lot of the time. So here with the Nine of Cups, know that Venus is blessing you. Aphrodite in Greek mythology, Venus in Roman mythology, the goddess of love, is blessing you. You are going to be through a battle. Yes, you win. Okay? This can also be somebody that you have dealt with in your past and you think, oh my gosh, that's over, it's done with. But no, they betray you again, they hurt you again. They have that way of coming up kind of like a snake in the grass. And you have here the sense of you getting justice. Okay? You get justice, you win. And there's love that permeates your life. Now here you have new beginnings, you have this awakening. It brings forth this pain that you have dealt with either in this life or in past lives. And it makes you doubt that you can move forward the way that you want to. Okay? It brings up a lot of things and a lot of insecurities. So be kind to yourself during this time. Really, seriously. Scorpio, be kind to yourself and make sure that you're resting, because here, this is kind of also everybody wanting a piece of you and not understanding everything that you're going through. Excuse me. So make sure here that you're taking time for yourself, that you're resting, because either you rest, you take time for yourself, you are in tune with your emotions. You don't just kind of push them down and say, oh, I'll deal with that later, because here, this very much needs to be addressed. And if you don't address it, it's going to have a way of making you rest, making you look at things. Okay? So know here that spirit has that way of working. If you don't take time for yourself, if you don't connect with your body and connect with your soul and connect with yourself, spirit makes you stop. Okay? So let's see what your fairy guidance cards have to say. Scorpio, June 21st to the 30th, 2019. Scorpio, June 21st to the 30th, 2019. Scorpio, June 21st to the 30th, 2019. Show me clearly, show me clearly. That card right there and this card right here. So we have spirit shining through and we have enlightenment. Yeah. So you have the enlightenment here coming through with the high priestess. Spirit is just shining through all of this, talking through all of this. And it's really, spirit is really connecting with you. So show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. June 21st, determination to the 30th, 2019, Scorpio. June 21st to the 30th, 2019, Scorpio. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Determination and abundance. Oh, how gorgeous. Okay. So your first card here is determination. And this says, determination is the power within to keep you from giving up on your dreams. Okay? You are determined to move forward. You are going to be hitting roadblocks. Okay, Scorpio? I don't want you to sit there and just give up on everything. Don't. It's roadblocks, but it's a karmic debt. It is something coming into play from the past that is affecting your present. And once you move past it, you're going to see this happening right here. This beautifulness coming through, and you have power like you hadn't expected. The color that's shining through here is blue. That's healing and cleansing your throat chakra. Then we have abundance. Harmonize your thinking with exactly what you desire to attract, and the universe will deliver. Okay? Know what it is that you want. Know what it is that you want, and it will come. The color that shines through here is yellow. That's healing and cleansing your solar plexus chakra. Okay? Then we have spirit. This says, spirit is a flow of insight into your true self. You are going to be connecting with your true self like nothing else. Okay? Scorpio, this is what you're going to be doing. And it's going to come because of a hurt. It's going to come because of a betrayal. Something, someone, and it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be like, oh my gosh, you just feel gutted. Okay? It can be something very small that you sit there, but it really irks you. It's kind of like, okay, so it's kind of like when a pearl is made. The way a pearl is made is that a piece of sand gets underneath the tongue of an oyster. All right? And it bothers the heck out of that poor oyster. So what the oyster does is it takes mucus and it coats the grain of sand, and then it coats the grain of sand, and it coats the grain of sand, because it's just so gosh darn annoying, until it's cocooned or it's encased in all that mucus that actually winds up becoming the pearl that we human beings value so much. So that is actually, it's oyster snot, pretty much. So here, that's what I'm seeing, okay? And the way that you're going to move forward is just think of this person as kind of oyster snot. Just think of them as worth nothing, okay, until it hardens, and then, but it makes you the pearl. It doesn't make them. They are the piece of sand that you're encasing, okay? They are covered in oyster snot. Then we have enlightenment. Enlightenment will unearth your higher consciousness, okay? You are enlightened, and it is going to move you forward to your truth. This person here, do not give them your power. Okay? It's at your heart. It's going to be intense. Yes. It can very well be this Libra energy here. All right? And it can very well be somebody from September 23rd to October 28th of 2018 that you have dealt with. Okay, it doesn't have to be. That's just something that I'm hearing from Spirit, and it's going to be for a very specific person or a very specific few of you. But here, it is really saying, do not give this person this power, because you need to step back, you need to regroup, and you need to connect with yourself, Scorpio. Because if you don't connect with you, you're going to have so many people making demands on you that it's just going to be too much. It really is going to be too much. If you do not connect with yourself, you will not have this time of... You will not have a time of peace. It will be a very chaotic 10 days. Okay? So step back, regroup, connect with yourself, connect with Spirit, calm your emotions. You're going to see these as blessings. Okay? It goes from being kind of ajita, it goes from being making you angry to being blessings. And then you're going to have a blessing that comes kind of out of nowhere. It's really going to be something that takes you by surprise. And that's actually going to be a catalyst, because you have this anger here that is a catalyst. Anger is a fantastic catalyst. Okay? I know we are told not to be angry and not to be jealous, but sometimes that anger and that jealousy, when you have it, it is that catalyst to move you forward. Because you're angry, you don't want to be seen a certain way anymore. Or you're jealous that that person gets to succeed, so you work even harder. It's not saying that you kind of take them by eyes. It is saying here, embrace your truth, embrace what it is that you want, know what it is that you desire, and you're working your tuchus off to get it. You're working your tush off in order to get to where it is that you want to be. And that happens through a means. And it comes about, okay? It comes about through a means that you hadn't expected. Okay? Blessings, prosperity, abundance are going to come to you in a way that you hadn't expected. Okay? But it is what you want to achieve. It's kind of like when that saying, when God closes a door, he opens a window. Okay? That's what it's like here. Except it might be a mouse hole that you're going through, or it might be some just really roundabout way that you are going to achieve what it is that you want. It's kind of like those people that you see that always wanted to be actors, and then they wind up being dog trainers and then getting their own TV show. It's things like that. It's things like that. It happens in such a roundabout way that you couldn't write it if you tried. This is how you're moving forward. You have a goal. You have what it is that you want. You are coming into your insight, into your understanding. You're coming more and more into yourself, to where you want to be. And you're not letting anything stop you. You're not letting anyone stop you. Okay? Know that the veil is being lifted from your eyes. That cocoon is being cut into. For some of you, it's going to be all the way cut, and you're just going to have this insight like nobody else. Okay? For others of you, you're slowly and steadily getting there. Okay? Bits and bits and bits. But know that it's going to be overwhelming. No matter how much sight you're getting, no matter how much insight and understanding you are embracing. This is your truth. This is your understanding. All right? You are moving forward in truth and in balance. You are finding that beauty within you. And nothing and no one is going to stop you. But it is going to make you more sensitive. So be prepared for that. Be prepared for things just kind of being more intense for these last 10 days of June. For things people say, they cut a little bit deeper, or you take it more to heart. And it's going to cause you restlessness, yes. Okay? And people aren't going to understand it because they're not going to see it. They're seeing you come into your own power. They're not seeing how hard it is for you to get there, the steps that you need to take, and the steps that you are taking to really overcome something for some of you that's karmic, that's coming into play, and something for some of you that is it was a gutting pain. Where, and as I said, it doesn't have to be gutting, but it's something that really cut you. It's something that really has shaped your heart, the way that you're moving forward. Okay? Here you have justice. You're cutting through doubts and fears. You know what it is that you want. You know what it is that you desire. Okay? You're finding this balance. Now, this could be here a Libra who has caused you a lot of turmoil. Very much so. Okay? But it's also opening up love to you when you claim this balance, when you claim this understanding. For some of you, it can be a Libra who is bringing this love into your life. And it can be two totally different Libras. Okay? Here, you are, again, finding your balance. Do not doubt that justice is coming. Because even though you might feel overwhelmed right now, and you do feel overwhelmed right now, if you really listen to your soul and yourself, Scorpio, you are going to be able to you'll be able to know the dawn is coming. This is the darkness before the dawn. At your roots, it's just a sense of being overwhelmed, of it all being too much. It's all overkill. It's all overkill. And especially within the mind, it's all overkill. So here you are finding this balance. Here, with justice. Here, it's overkill. And it's keeping you up at night. Okay? But here, with you feeling caged and overwhelmed. This is a calming of the emotions. So you're coming out of the emotions and you are being proactive. Yes, it's going to keep you up at night. Yes, it's a lot to handle. It's a lot to digest. It's a lot to internalize. But you are moving forward to where it is that you need to be. You're climbing out of doubts and fears. You have people looking at you and seeing this person on horseback, this person who has kind of everything going for them. They don't see the rumpled bed sheets. They don't see the despair. Okay? So that's why they're not going to give you that helping hand that you need. Or they're not going to understand it. They're going to be like, Scorpio, you have everything going for you. What the heck are you talking about? So know here, that's going to be an imbalance. But if you have one person that you can talk to, or if you have a way that you can have an outlet. Now, this could be, journaling is very good. Talking to yourself. I know that's a sign of, people say, oh, it's crazy to talk to yourself. No, it's actually very healthy, especially if you do so in front of the mirror while making eye contact. That's very, very healthy. All right. So here, there is a sense of you needing to let out the worries, the fears, the doubts that are keeping you up at night, and also address, why are you being up at night? What is it? What's the root of what's keeping you from a good night's rest? Okay. Be honest with yourself. This is your mind. Here, this is all your mind. Okay. And it's being overwhelmed. So be honest with yourself, because it can be that you're just feeling so much from the world right now that it's overwhelming for you. Be just with yourself. Find that balance. State what it is that you need. Something from your past is going to come up. Now, this can be something that you've dealt with from your past that's coming up again, and you could be like, oh my gosh, this always happens to me. That's because it's a karmic cycle. Okay? And it can also be that you have a reaction to something that's way more intense than it needed to be. That's because it's karmic. Okay? Know that you win. You do win. So don't think that you don't. But it is going to be something that you sit there and go like, oh my gosh, why is this happening? But this is happening because it awakens you. And it brings you to prosperity, abundance, beauty, and new beginnings. Because your clarifying cards are so beautiful that, it just makes me smile from ear to ear. Here, these are blessings. This is prosperity. This is love and joy coming into your life. This is a deepening of relationships. Okay, it can be romantic relationships. It can be, friendships, or, job relationships. It doesn't matter. It's a deepening of relationships. A celebration of family and friends. This is the marriage card in the minor arcana. So it can be weddings in the future. It can be going to weddings. This is a celebration, or something just as joyous as that. And it can be that feeling, just that joyous, beautiful feeling as you come into your own, as you claim your power. Okay, just that joy and serenity. There is also a sense here of, new job opportunities coming your way, moving house, just new beginnings, things that denote new beginnings. And then you have the new beginnings right here. God, source, spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you this gift, a passion of creativity, of new beginnings. I don't have you taking it yet, but it's permeating these whole entire 10 days. It really is. And then you have love. You have Aphrodite. You have Venus blessing you with love, moving you forward with this bumblebee right here to embrace the sweetness of life and share that sweetness with others. Okay? You are going to be a light. And that's why it's going to be so hard, because people are going to see you as a beacon, and at times you just need time to heal, but they're going to be coming towards you and saying, oh, Scorpio, I need this. Oh, Scorpio, I need that, because you can handle it. They don't understand that you need time, Scorpio. So be kind to them, yes, but also be firm and have firm boundaries and guidelines. Okay? Your subconscious message, the Two of Swords. You're at a turning point. You're at a turning point. Listen to your inner guidance. Listen to your inner soul. Be just to yourself, because this here is changing into this beauty and this prosperity. Okay? Listen to yourself. Listen to what it is that your heart wants. Okay? Know your understanding. Know your guidance. Okay? Listen to your inner wisdom and know that only you can make these choices for you. Nobody else. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. If you have made it all the way to the end of this reading, bravo. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I'll be reading for you all really, really soon. Bye, guys.